This shit ain't for kids, bruh. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you my first ever WWE Elite video, and what I have for you today is the WWE Elite Summerslam American Badass Undertaker. Now, before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If this video gets lots of likes, I will definitely do more WWE Elite videos. It's just testing the waters. Now, with that said, Undertaker comes with everything you see here, so let's take a closer look at his accessories first, and then we'll take a closer look at the American Badass. First up, Undertaker comes with 2 closed-fisted hands, 2 gripping hands, a cane mask with a wig, and he comes with a baseball cap and sunglasses. Now taking a closer look at the Undertaker, he's using that face print technology that Mattel's been using, so it's a decent head sculpt overall, you know. He's got the wrinkles on his face, so that's pretty cool. He's got a light brown gold tee, light brown hair, you know, pretty reddish too. So the hair sculpt is really nice, but I like that nice stern look he has. I think the features are captured pretty well. I think this figure looks so much better with the sunglasses on. Not so much the cap though. It's just, I don't know, something about it. It's just too big and it just throws the rest of the figure off. But yeah, not too bad. Really love the hair sculpt here though. That is really good. It's got nice long hair, and you got some black mixed in. So it's really cool. I like the two-tone color to his hair, so it's really nice. And taking a look at the rest of the body, you got his blue vest. So, you know, when he first debuted as the American Badass, he had that blue vest, and I don't know how I feel about this right now. I really wish it was a separate piece, kind of like an overlay, because he really didn't have it tucked in. And it's just making his upper body look small, so that's why I probably would have preferred an overlay piece, because there's some black over there, so they definitely could have used an older Undertaker body when he was in his singlet and just put an overlay piece. Got some pockets sculpted right there, and you know, you got some buttons. And yeah, I mean, I think they went with this choice to try to give you more ab crunch, like more range in the diaphragm, but it doesn't work. It really doesn't crunch that much. So I know an overlay would have hindered it, but in this case, this is pretty much already hindered, and I think that overlay piece would have just make this aesthetically look better. Taking a look at his tattoos, man, these are some sick tattoos. Undertaker always had some crazy sick tattoos, and you see it all around. Let me pull this elbow pad down so you can see the rest of it. One thing I love about Mattel's WWE Elites is their tattoos. I think they do a good job capturing a lot of these wrestlers' tattoos, and you get some color in there, you know, so that's looking good. Here's underneath his arm, so yeah, it looks good. On the other arm, you get more tattoos. Man, I wonder how many tattoos this guy has. This is a crazy amount. I remember the first, like, Jack specific ones, it was all like a bunch of squiggly stuff, and then they got detailed later, but you know, I think Mattel does a better job with the tattoos, in my opinion. I think this looks real clean, man. Really digging what I'm seeing here. That's a crazy looking tattoo right there too. That's so dope. Now looking at the rest of the legs, you got this lower body that Mattel has used for pants before, so nothing new we're seeing here. But you know, still get new wrinkles, and it's you know, it's a good look for this guy again. And again, I say they should have went with extra piece that laid over the torso here, just because the legs are so big in proportion that it kind of would have just made it look so much better aesthetically. But again, can't complain. But again, that's my only gripe. Looking at the lower legs, looks like a zipper type of sculpt right there on the bottom of the pants, and you got his feet right there, his boots, and he does have pickles at the bottom of his feet. Now, one thing I wish Mattel did, if they were going to do an American Badass Undertaker like this, they should have came with a motorcycle, you know? For God's sakes, they did a freaking car. They could have done a motorcycle. So what I had to do was give him the Marvel Legends Wolverine bike. And, you know, for the most part, it works. It's a little on the small side. But if you just want to take some pictures, you could probably get away with it, playing with some perspectives with the camera. But yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, but I think Mattel should have given us a motorcycle, no doubt. But again, it is doable, so if you have the Marvel Legends Wolverine or want to get it because you saw this review, I think it's a good choice for this figure. Now, to cover articulation for the Undertaker, his head moves that far up. It's on a ball joint. Really wish it was on a hinge. get him looking up a little more, and it doesn't look that much down, so not going to get much movement there. Left, right, and it does pivot and kind of rocks around. His arms move that far up, that's about it. Moves down all around. You got the shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow that bends in less than 90 degrees, so that's a bummer. Well, the elbow pad is there, but yeah, that's how much you'll get without the elbow pad. Wrist swivel and wrist hinge. Not much forward movement on the ab crunch, and he moves a little bit further back than he does forward. Waist swivel, legs move that far apart so he could get a full split. His legs move that far up and that far back, so yeah, you could get a frontward split with this guy. His legs rock around, he's got thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and oh, no heel to the American Badass. Nope. His ankles really don't move up that far, bummer, or down. He does have ankle swivel, and he does have a decent ankle pivot. For some comparisons, here he is next to an elite Braun Strowman. Here he is next to an elite referee Shawn Michaels. Here he is next to a WWE Ultimates Ronda Rousey. To compare him next to other lines, here he is next to a Marvel Legends Venomized Punisher. Here he is next to a Storm Collectibles MK3 Scorpion. Here he is next to a Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader. And to grab another wrestler from another franchise, here's the SH Figure Arts Rainbow Mika. Alright everyone, and now to wrap things up, I give this figure a 7.5 out of 10. American Badass Undertaker is still a decent figure, definitely feels incomplete and needs his motorcycle and trench coat. That would have put this figure over the top. That was the appeal of this gimmick. That's just a gripe of mine, and I don't want it to seem like I'm ranting, but you can feel something is missing. Mattel still needs to make strides with giving elites new articulation. It's been the same since they started. The torso is really weak here, and it shows. I know they have the Ultimates line that offers better articulation, but this Elite line was their main line draw for fans who love more articulation. It's one of the reasons I stopped collecting them. I think the elbow pads should be sculpted in the arm and not a piece that hinders articulation at the arm. Hopefully Mattel can revisit this figure in Ultimates form and give us the American Badass Undertaker figure we deserve in plastic form. If you're a huge fan of Undertaker like I am, I still think you should get it. It'll make for a nice evolution of Undertaker display on your shelf. So that was my review. Please drop a like rating on the video, comment, we'll chat about it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, link is in the description below. Share and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the pics at the end of the video. Peace.